Welcome back to Meet Us in the Ring. Hey, girl.
What's going on?
It's been a busy day for both of us.
I
Except you were
look so
working and
tired.
I was having a good time.
Mary was out living that life, and I'm just over
Mhm.
here trying to make rent.
I was getting in and out and playing mini golf and getting froyo.
That sounds like fun. I was getting my ass
Cause
handed to me.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good to be here. It's good to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. If I don't know, I think I mentioned it to you that like Paul and I were celebrating our 3-year wedding anniversary this weekend. So
Yes.
we just had like a bunch of little activities planned. I thought I was gonna be late for the podcast today, guys, but I'm here.
I want to bring this up because I crack myself up. But as soon as I came in here, because Mary was like, I might be late. And I said, I like how your version of late is still you being like 3 minutes early.
Honestly, that is late for me. I'm usually on here like at least 10 minutes early, just like making sure that like my setup is good and like I'm a very punctual person. Like I'm at least 15 minutes early for work every day, if not more. Like I get places early because of my anxiety. So I'm like, okay,
Mm,
well, what if there's like an accident or what if there's like, X, Y, and Z going on and then I'm late. So
I just roll out of bed and show up.
I love that. Leo asked, "How did you enjoy your birthday?"
It was quiet, uneventful, very pleasant, exactly how I like it. No, it was a good day. I don't really celebrate my birthday. I like to do like small, maybe one little thing with a friend.
Mm.
And I actually went to work on my birthday. Funny, fun story. Because I don't request off, so it's like either they're gonna schedule me or they don't, and they did, and I was like, cool. And it was a good time. And my regulars, I had some regulars. They brought me some dumplings from the Vietnamese
Aw,
place, so I
that's
got free food.
nice.
Hell yeah,
I've
man!
actually, I don't think I've ever had dumplings.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Well, I wanted to answer this question really quick. Sorry, it's not wrestling related. Mary, I know you also like Descendants. Who's your favorite character and which movie is your favorite? Thank
Oh
you for
man,
asking, Eric. My favorite character is Mal, and my favorite movie is Descendants 2. So, and I'm going to the Descendants zombie tour in July. I'm so freaking excited.
I'm
What?
excited that you're excited.
You know what? Let me live my life, Maddie.
This is me being supportive.
No, you need to be like, Slay, what are you gonna wear? Like, you need to be like more supportive. Yes. Thank you. They're going on tour.
What do you mean
Um,
zombie tour? Like they're not zombies.
so okay, like the Descendants franchise and the Zombies franchise.
Oh,
They're doing a collab tour.
is
So
Dove Cameron going?
no. It's like mostly the new cast from Rise of Red.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean maybe they'll make some appearances. I don't know. I'm going to the Anaheim show, so we'll see. But back to wrestling.
Back to wrestling.
um actually, really quick, before we get into anything, I want to address something very quickly.
Oh
Like
no.
this is brief. Uh on our Instagram, people
It's
have
always the
been
Instagram.
it's always Instagram. I'm sorry guys, the vibes over there are so terrible. They are so terrible. I hate it over there, but we
They
have
hate
to
us on
post there.
Instagram.
They hate us so much. Okay.
What's wrong this
So,
time? I don't actually know.
what I posted in the Discord. So about people
Oh yeah.
assume that because me and Maddie don't watch every wrestling show every week, that we know nothing about wrestling or like that we don't know what's going on. I'm sorry I can't watch 10 plus hours of wrestling every week. I have a job, I have a husband, I have a life, I have friends, I have family, I have my alone time, my peace. I can't watch 10 hours of wrestling plus every week. I just can't do it. And if you think that because of that, I'm not a real wrestling fan or I don't know anything about wrestling, that's all I got to say about that.
I don't even watch SmackDown 90% of the time, and
I
yet,
don't
like,
either. I watch Raw because it's on Netflix, but I can't watch SmackDown because I don't have regular TV. So
I mean, like, Mary will tell you this. I actually don't read the comments on Instagram anymore, just because they were pissing me off so much. And like, there's TNA, there's WWE, there's AEW, there's 3 different WWE shows, by the way, like 3 different AEW shows. There's Stardom, there's Ring of Honor. Like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wish I had the time to watch all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could just that's what all I would do. But unfortunately, we live in a world where we have to pay bills, and I unfortunately don't have time to watch some, like, again, sometimes I get home and I'm too tired to watch Raw. So it's like, I will say, Mary, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we are women.
oh yeah, 100%.
And you know what? If the men on there want to say we know nothing about wrestling, that's fine. I don't really know who you are. I don't care about what you think, because
They're
we have
probably bald
fun.
anyway.
Period. We have fun every Sunday, and that's all that matters to me. So, kiss my ass.
And like, we have never claimed to be like omnipotent beings when it comes to wrestling. Like, I have never
No.
claimed to know everything, nor would I ever, because there is always something that I'm not gonna know. But I'm also not someone that's like, I don't care.
Yeah,
You know, like,
that's why you guys are here, to educate us on what we
yeah,
don't know. This is why you guys subscribe.
yeah. You guys subscribe for our personalities, not our knowledge. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway. So that's all I want to say about that. On a positive note, though,
Yes.
Maddie already knows,
Huh?
but guys, I won tickets to
Oh,
go
yeah.
see AEW live.
Very ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, I honestly don't know if it's Dynamite or Rampage. It's on a Wednesday? Question mark.
Okay, so you'll likely. I've been to 2 AEW shows, so you'll get to watch Dynamite live, and then you'll be there for the taping of Rampage.
Oh, okay, slay. So yeah, I won tickets to go see it, and me and my brother are gonna go. It's gonna be
That's
a
so
good time.
fun. I love that.
I'm gonna make a video while I'm there, so you guys will see that journey as I go on it.
If you get to see Mercedes Moné in person, I'll be kind of bitter and upset, because I
Oh,
still have never seen her in person.
I'll actually be really excited because I'm trying to think, have I ever seen Sasha or slash Mercedes live?
I could
I
have
I
gone
must have.
to the one in DC where she was, but I just didn't end up going.
I'm trying to remember if she was at the WrestleManias that I was at. I'm sure I have seen her live, but I've never seen Mercedes Moné in this era of her life live. So, and I'm gonna be there for the women, and it's gonna be a good time, hopefully.
I'm excited for you. I think you'll have fun.
Thank
And you'll
you.
get to see Tony Khan come out and do his stupid little spiel at the beginning.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's always a good
It
time.
looks like a little rat. Sorry, not sorry.
I did not say anything.
So the first thing that I want to talk about, let's just get it out of the way.
Before we get to predictions, guys, of course, because
Yes, before we get to the predictions. So, Maddie's favorite person, blonde
Bianca
YouTuber
Belair.
guy.
What? No.
I was being sarcastic. Hello?
It didn't catch on. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, anyway, your favorite person, blonde YouTuber guy. Apparently, there's been a situation. I don't know if it's a work. I don't know what it is, but this is the quote from Mr. Paul. This is the dumbest narrative. Michael Hayes is the one who started this. I was just like, if you, talking to Tiffany Stratton, want to learn how to do a moonsault better or a frog splash, I could help you. And Michael Hayes came in and he was like, busted, you're flirting with Tiffany. And then Ludwig took it wrong and tried to attack me backstage with a chair because I was flirting with his girl, or so he thought. I'm like, I don't want problems, bro. I'm here to win. Listen, Tiffany Stratton can run circles around Logan Paul when it comes to a moonsault, a frog splash, anything else. Her move is literally called the prettiest moonsault. Like, What could you possibly teach her, my guy?
How to film a dead body.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That just came
Scotty,
out.
he could teach her literally nothing. I don't know. But like, I'm assuming this is just like to create some sort of storyline. But Ludwig's not even on SmackDown, he's on Raw. So it's like, what are we doing?
I mean, it's
But
definitely a work, but like,
yeah,
because he's so annoying. But I also
he
did you
can't
see
teach her
also that
anything.
she apparently like canceled her appearance last minute
Really?
on the show. I don't think that that's true. I think that that's just part. But like, also, if it is a work, like, what are they doing? Are they gonna run like Logan Paul versus Tiffany Stratton? So
No, Logan versus Ludwig over Tiffany. But it's like, can she just have her own storyline without other people in it?
especially
Like,
Loogie Paul.
please.
I think what's funny is a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even know that Logan's engaged.
Aren't they married by now? I don't know.
For her sake, I hope not. Oh,
But like, regardless, we don't need this type of storyline. Like, let Tiffany do her own thing. Like, she can be a strong champion if you just let her be her. She doesn't need to be involved in like fake drama.
yeah.
And she has a tag team match at Elimination Chamber, which is like, okay, but yeah, this whole thing is just stupid, and he cannot teach her anything because she is a superior athlete.
Except maybe how to,
So moving on from that, because I don't want to give him too much of our time, but Tiffany,
yes.
you the best.
Queen.
The other thing is, did you see like all the discourse right now with the hashtag WWE women deserve better? And
yeah.
supposedly the women's locker room is very upset with Triple H. I'll just read you kind of the quote.
Okay.
This is from Fightful. I think that's what the website is called. It says, I have spoken with plenty of women in WWE who are frustrated about the booking of the women. I know there have been some mania pitches that have been rejected because people are like, token tag matches aren't something that they want to do. They want things put on a more even plane in the women's division. First of all, period.
Yeah.
Second of all, I mean, what do you make of this?
I just like, can you imagine like, oh, Triple H coming up to you and being like, hey, so you're mad, even though SmackDown is now 3 fucking hours. Oh, I'm dropping the F-bomb, a whole extra hour, and we're still cutting matches. Your match is being cut, but don't worry, like I've got some fire material, and even you're gonna appreciate. And then you just sit back in catering and you watch Rock come up and be like, I want your soul, Cody Rhodes, and I'm gonna give you a big kiss. Like, can you imagine watching that? I would be so mad.
Yeah, I mean, we've been asking for more for such a long time. And if it's true that a lot of the women are fed up and, are upset with him and want change, good. They should stand up for themselves. Because if you don't, who will?
Like, he does not care. I'm sure he cares about the women's division. I don't think he cares nearly as much as he pretends to. Like, Dakota's getting a rematch against Lyra, and Dakota's probably going to win. So then it's like, okay, what's the point of giving Lyra the title in the first place? Like, there's no effort. Why is that? I don't understand. Why is it so hard? And I mean, I won't lie. Like, there's a lack of effort in the men's division too, with the US title and the IC title. So it's not like we're saying, oh, it's only women. Like, yeah, a lot of the men are being screwed over here too. It's just lazy booking in general. And I'm so sorry, but Dwayne Johnson, like, sir, what do you mean you want his soul? Please get out of my face. Like, what are we doing? Right? Like, I just
Yeah,
get a room.
Well, as far as like, the women being upset with Triple H, obviously we know that not everything is strictly his call. Yes, he's the head of creative, but he's not 100% in charge. So, it's not just him. It's it's all of the overheads probably. And if they don't advocate for themselves, then nothing's going to change.
Mhm.
I feel like we had this, like, we had such a high peak in like the late 2010s, and then 2020 hit, and then I think everything just kind of went back down. And I think we're on the rise again, but I think it's going to take a little bit more time.
Yeah, it's just disappointing because it's like, I don't know, it's 2025. Like, why do we still have to beg for women's matches to not be cut? And like, why do we still have to hope that, women like Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, whoever will get a WrestleMania match, like why do we have to hope that there's effort put in? It's like, it feels like a giant step backwards, and it's really frustrating to watch.
Well, especially because like both of your champions are not really doing much. Like I
Rhea's
said,
on a
Tiffany.
honeymoon,
Yeah,
which
like
slay,
Slay.
but and not mad at her, but also like if that was because Rhea and Buddy had been engaged for a while, so it's like if that's the case, I don't know, maybe keep the title and have her defend against other women. Rhea comes back from her honeymoon, gets the title, she goes to WrestleMania. I don't know, like are we not? It just feels like things aren't being thought through all the way. I don't know.
Well, and then like I said, I don't necessarily like that Tiffany is going to be in a tag team match. And I understand they're doing it because Trish is Canadian and Elimination Chamber is in Canada. So, like, I get it. They want her on the show, and that's kind of an easy way to do it. But, like, we could have done something else.
Yeah. Literally anything else.
I don't know.
Could have done like a Save the Nia Tiffany rematch for Elimination Chamber. Why'd you do it on SmackDown? You could have had it at the Chamber. Something like that. Maybe a stipulation. I don't know.
And then the night after Elimination Chamber, or the Raw after Elimination Chamber, it'll be Rhea versus Io Sky, and
that should have been on Elimination Chamber. Like, what are we? Like,
let's be real. Is Io gonna win the title?
No,
probably not.
No,
because that would be wild.
I would shut my mouth if that happened. I'd be like, okay, fair enough. You know what? You got me. I'm on board again.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
no, but I think it's kind of what's the expression where
up in the
like
air?
No, like you keep trying to do it and it keeps failing. What's like the expression?
When you something try about your best but you don't succeed.
No, like it's like something out of broken wheel or something. You know what I'm trying to say?
I do, but I don't know the phrase either.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is we can say this as many times as we want, but until the wrestlers continue to advocate for themselves and fight for more TV time or more pay or whatever. I mean, that was the whole reason that Mercedes left.
Yeah.
Was because instead of focusing on the tag titles, they wanted her and Naomi to be in, I'm pretty sure it was the Elimination Chamber. Or it was like a Rumble.
It was a 6-pack challenge for a chance at the Raw Women's title on Raw.
Yeah, like, and no offense, they're doing the same thing with Bianca and Naomi. Why are they both in the Elimination Chamber? That could have easily been other people who don't have titles right now.
Love my girl B. She should not be in that chamber if she's holding that title.
Like, it could have been Dakota. It could have been Raquel. It could have been
Mia Yim.
It could have been Mia Yim. It could have been Piper Niven. Like, get a big girl in there. I don't know.
Something.
Could have been Nia. Like, oh wait, is she in it?
No, she's got the tag match.
Oh yeah, duh. Just said that. Okay, but like my point, it could have been Candace. Like, there's so many people that could have been in that match, but instead we have the tag team champions, and I love them down.
Yes,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, at the same time, though, it's probably gonna be a case where Liv and Raquel win the titles.
You think?
Yeah, which sucks. Like, I don't like to see Liv go back down to the tag division. That makes me sad.
I mean, I love her and Raquel as a tag team, though. So, I don't know when. Do you remember when they were on like it was like a summertime thing for Up Up Down Down on YouTube?
Yeah.
They were on there like as partners, and they were the Sriracha Muchachas, and I thought it was so good.
That is pretty cute.
I just love them as tag team. I think they like work really well with each other. I think they feed off of each other's energy. I think Liv gives Raquel more like more dimension, because I feel like a lot of people think that Raquel is like very one note. I know you think that.
Yes.
So I think Liv gives her more dimension though. So.
Maybe Jade Cargill will come back on Monday to cost.
Or at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I miss Jade. Like, even Becky doesn't even have a plan for WrestleMania. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. Well, Eric, we are going to talk about this. That was actually the next topic. So Carmella, I don't know whether it's she didn't renew her contract or WWE didn't renew her contract. I'm not sure which way it is. Either way, it looks as if right now Carmella is no longer going to be in WWE. She has been moved to the alumni page on the website.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it does not look like she is going to be coming back, at least right now. Maybe they can work something out. Maybe they can, I don't know, re-sign her in a few months. I don't know. It just makes me very sad because I have been waiting for her return since she left. I have literally just been dying for her to come back. I miss her so much. I think she added so much to the roster in terms of personality, and I'm really sad about this. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like might cry. I brought my tissues just in case.
Yeah, I feel like, but it's
What?
possible within like a day or two we could see like Carmella has signed a new contract with it. Like, you know, like I'm not jumping the
Yeah.
gun too quickly because you never. I mean, the username change being moved to the alumni. Yeah, that is kind of, you know.
First Corey Graves
Oh,
gets bumped from the commentary table, and now Carmelo is released. He must be punching it right now. I mean,
well,
yeah.
technically she hasn't been released.
Who? Well, it's basically the same thing.
I guess, yeah.
It's hey, we're not bringing you back. Like
Yeah.
I'm still salty about Sonya.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The fact that she was like, we were literally in the middle of negotiations, and then I got a phone call, like, well, it's like while she was working out or something, like,
Yeah.
oh, they must be ready to like, say whatever, and then they're like, yeah, we're not renewing your contract. It's like,
Wow. That's crazy.
who's responsible? You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So all of that is very upsetting. I truly hope that something does get worked out soon, or even in just like the near future, and Carmella comes back. If it's because of her health or like whatever, then I can accept that. But if it's just if it's like for something else, then
Yes.
But let's get into the Elimination Chamber. We have 4 matches that are listed as of right now. Who knows if they're going to add another match either on Raw or on SmackDown. It's so annoying that they'll like add matches last second as like to get people more hyped, but it's like most people already bought tickets already.
Yeah.
So it's like, speaking of tickets really quick.
Oh no.
People are pissing me off by saying, oh, like WrestleMania tickets aren't selling because of X, Y, and Z, blah, blah. No, they're not selling because they were $800 for nosebleeds. Because they're saying that because Jay won the Royal Rumble, that WrestleMania tickets aren't selling. People bought their WrestleMania tickets 4 months ago. Like, what do you mean? Do not blame Jay for that. Like,
no.
People aren't buying tickets to WrestleMania because it's $1 bajillion and nobody can afford that in this economy.
In this economy?
In this economy. Okay. I'm so angry today. I don't know what it is, guys. Sorry. I need to calm down.
There's a lot of energy going on. Not from here, but you know.
Speaking of angry people, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Oh Lord.
In a unsanctioned match. So
Ooh.
how is this supposed to go? Explain this to me.
I guess kind of like AEW's lights out matches, where just like anything goes type of thing.
But there's no ref, so how does someone win? That's what I'm saying. How does
Don't know
someone?
the
How
answer to
does?
that.
I get that it's basically no rules, but like, how is it? Just like basically last man standing? Like, if someone doesn't get up, I guess the other person wins.
I guess because like the win or loss doesn't matter. Then why the hell are we watching it?
We're just really watching just to see them beat each other up.
There has to
People
be a
are
ref.
saying that, but Adam Pearce said there wouldn't be a ref, so I don't know.
That's stupid.
By pinfall or submission. Okay. Well, I mean that seems kind of sanctioned then if there's a ref.
I guess, but like AEW lights out matches that they say
Yeah.
are unsanctioned, they have refs, so I don't know.
I guess, but these two, I mean, it's gonna be a banger match. It just is.
I bet they're excited to wrestle each other again too.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they love that more than wrestling with each other. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm sure they love being tag team partners and like being on the same side, but they probably love wrestling each other because nobody knows each other better than them.
Yeah.
Like they've been working together for 20 years, you know, up to over 20 years. So it's like,
yeah,
they probably get so excited and like just have so much fun when they wrestle each other. And like I love that for them.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I imagine there's going to be blood. I imagine there's going to be very bad bumps. Kevin Owens, sir, please take care of your body because we can't keep doing this.
No.
Who are you predicting to win this match?
Kevin.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I don't really see a situation where Sami wins this. I don't know.
I was going with Sami.
Okay. Why do you think Sami?
I think that they want to keep having KO kind of be on this downward spiral and like eventually hit like rock bottom. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
like Becky Lynch rock bottom.
Yeah. So
love that era. That was a fun era.
like sad Corbin rock bottom. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
So I think that Sami's gonna win. People are saying Randy could show up, and that could be the reason why Kevin loses.
Oh,
I would love that. I would love
that.
that.
See that. Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say about this match. It's gonna be a good match. They're gonna cook.
Match of the night.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's gonna be a match of the night for sure.
Wow. Huh. I might actually agree with that. I hope it'll be the women's elimination chamber match, but we'll see.
Depends who wins that, really.
Yeah. Next up, we talked about this kind of already, but Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I don't see a scenario in which Tiffany and Trish lose.
Yeah, no, this match is gonna be like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get that much time.
Nope, less than 10 minutes for sure.
But it's Trish. Like maybe I don't know.
They don't care.
But it's in Canada. So I don't know. I think they're gonna like make a big deal for her and like have it be a little bit longer. I don't know.
Maybe they'll give her like a 5-minute entrance and then a 5-minute match. I don't know, but they're not going much longer than that.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously like Tiffany's gonna do most of the work, which is fine. I mean, Trish kind of went in on SmackDown. So
yeah, that's true.
She was putting her whole chest in it with fighting off Candice LeRae and Nia Jax.
I'm excited to see Candice LeRae on a PLE. My God. Hell yes.
Yeah, when was the last time that happened?
Like literally never.
A last Elimination Chamber? And technically that was pre-show?
Yeah. I'm very
Yikes.
excited. Go off, Candice LeRae. Do what you gotta do.
I love her. I really wish we would stop putting like Naya with people though, like because I think Naya can stand on her own. I don't think she always needs to have like her little sidekick. You know
I
what I mean?
agree, but I'm just happy they're doing something with Candice that I don't even want to
Yeah,
complain about that.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so are we both saying Trish and Tiffany?
Trish and Tiffany. Yeah.
Okay. I thought so. Next up is the women's elimination chamber match. We have Roxanne Perez, Bailey, Naomi, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss. Did you see Alexa Bliss's promo on SmackDown?
No.
Oh my god, it ate, and like I want you to go watch it. And if you tell me that it didn't, you're lying.
I mean, she's always killed in the promo department.
Yeah,
But
it
then,
was good.
the bell rings.
Stop! She's so good. You need to stop being a hater. You need to get back. You need to get back on the Alexa Bliss train.
I'm on the Bianca Belair train for life. I'm so sorry.
Why? ¿Por qué no los dos? Why can't you have both?
Because Bianca Belair is the greatest of all time.
So, I can be on the Alexa Bliss train. I can be on the Nikki Bella train. I can be on the Bailey train. I can be on many trains, and so can you.
I'm loyal to one.
Okay, this isn't about loyalty. It's about women supporting women, Maddie.
Oh, Lord. This to me is in okay,
Anyway,
Junior, what ring?
I can't. Anyway, so
I'm so funny.
who do you think is winning this match and why?
This is the most unpredictable match on this card for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least with the men, I feel like it's definitely between two. This one, I do not know. I have absolutely no idea because this woman is likely going to face Rhea at WrestleMania, whether they do a triple threat or not. So, like, I'm pretty sure we can rule out Naomi just because I don't see that coming. You could probably weed out Roxanne as well, just
You
because
think?
yeah, I mean, look, I wouldn't be mad if she won, but just because she's still extremely new to the main roster, I don't think they're immediately gonna have her face Rhea.
I mean, they did that with Rhea facing Asuka.
Yeah, which they should not have done. My God. Um, I Bianca, Alexa, who else? Bailey. Oh, we can weed out Bailey. It's not happening with Bailey. It's not happening.
I wish though. I would love to see Bailey versus Rhea at Mania. I would live.
Speaking of Liv, I think it's between. I honestly think it's between Liv and Bianca.
I am actually going to say I think it's between Liv and Roxanne. I think they could potentially pull the trigger like how they did with Rhea and do that with Roxanne, but I know that they're building Roxanne and Bailey. But they can still do that. They could do that and have Bailey be the reason that Roxanne loses or something. I don't know. And or even if they wanted to do like a triple threat, I would actually be open to that because I feel like we haven't done that in a while, like at Mania in particular.
Yeah.
We haven't done a women's triple threat in a while. And if they were gonna do like Rhea and let's just say Liv and Io or Bianca and Io, whatever, I would actually really like that. And I think that would be fantastic.
All I'm saying is that this is Liv's 6th elimination chamber, and I feel like she should win at least one of them. I would love to see them do a triple threat with Rhea, Io, and Liv at WrestleMania. I feel like that would be good. Because that way, in a way, like everybody wins. Like Io fans get their Liv gets a WrestleMania match, whether she wins or loses. Like, there you go. Problem solved. Triple H, you're welcome. So,
but we said the same thing about Liv winning the Rumble because she has been like runner up multiple times and she still didn't win. So it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was it like?
Liv
Well, at
did.
least she wasn't runner up this year.
Yeah. And yeah, this is Liv's 6th Elimination Chamber, more than any other woman. So snaps for her.
Okay.
And I'd be okay if Liv won. I know so many people would be so mad if she won the chamber.
I'd love
But
it. I won't lie. I would love if Liv won the chamber.
and I'm going with her as my pick. So
Okay. I'm gonna go with Bianca.
okay.
Safe option. Do I think do I think Bianca should win? Honest to God, no.
Well, because you're assuming that they're gonna lose the titles to Liv and Raquel, right? So
yeah, and then maybe that way they don't have Liv win the. I don't know. It's just so unpredictable.
it's very unpredictable, and I think whatever happens, I'm gonna be shocked regardless.
Yeah, like even if it is Liv, I'll still be surprised.
Yeah.
But as long as it's not Alexa Bliss, you know.
And let me just say, the women's, I'm gonna ignore that comment. And so to me, the women's elimination chamber, like, even though it's not as like, I mean, it is star-studded, but obviously we have John Cena and CM Punk and whatever, blah, blah. I still think that group is better than the men's group for the elimination chamber.
Who's in the men's? We got.
So we have Damian Priest.
Okay.
Blonde YouTuber guy. Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre.
Wait, Seth's in the chamber?
He beat Finn.
Oh,
for
yeah.
their qualifying match.
Finn Balor.
Drew McIntyre, John Cena, and CM Punk. So, like, yes, it is stacked. But
that's a great lineup.
I mean, to me, because I said CM Punk for the Rumble, and he didn't get it.
And I was so confident about that too.
And then John Cena's promo about him being best for business to main event WrestleMania, like, I believe him. I believe him. So I don't know. I'm torn between John and CM Punk.
I mean, I don't want to do this all over again because I was torn between John and Punk for the Rumble, and then neither of them won. So it's like, I want Punk to win, really. Like, and I feel like that is kind of the move here. And I know, Cap, don't get mad at me, but it's like John Cena, John Cena. He doesn't really need to win anything to qualify for a WrestleMania match because he's literally the greatest of all time. I'm not gonna be mad if Cena wins. I would absolutely love that, but I want to see Punk take it. But I'm gonna predict Cena, and I'm content with that. So,
and I'm gonna predict CM Punk 2 times in a row.
Hopefully you're right this time.
Only because I think that him versus Cody at Mania would be such good storytelling. Obviously Seth and Cody have history, like that can be a valid story, but everything with The Rock that's going on, I don't see anybody else but John or CM Punk being in that spot with like everything else that's going on. So I'm gonna go with CM Punk, but because we know it's not going to be Drew McIntyre, it's not going to be Damian Priest, even though I would love that for him.
We love our
It's
Damian
not going to be blonde YouTuber guy. The only reason he's in the match is because he gives WWE money. Let's be real. So
who did he beat to qualify?
Ray.
Right.
Like, imagine if Ray would have been in this match with John, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew.
Bro, we missed out.
Yeah. Like, it would have been so star-studded. It would have been crazy.
Have you guys seen that meme where it's just like that picture of all the military guys like lined up on the wall and then there's the clown in the middle?
No.
Let me look it up really quick because it's funny.
I have not seen that.
Okay, so Louis knows
what's the point of the meme though?
So the joke is like there's a wall, there's 5 men and 4 of them are dressed like military soldiers and there's one clown in the middle. And it's like, the one that doesn't belong. Logan Paul's the clown. I'm gonna send it to you after the show. But I'm glad that you guys know what I'm saying. Logan Paul, you don't belong. Go away.
You do not belong in this lineup with John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Like, no.
We could have had my tribal chief in the chamber.
We could have had Carmelo Hayes. We could have had I don't even know.
We could have had Finn Balor.
We could have had Karrion Kross for all I care. Just anybody but him.
We could have. Karrion, what you doing? Get in the chamber.
Karrion is just like being on Sammy's, and I'm like, can you not?
I love me some Karrion Kross. Get in the chamber, Karrion. It's your
he's
time.
He's a very good looking man. Him and Scarlett are wonderful, fantastic, but they give him nothing. They give him nothing to work with.
Yeah.
Also, someone who I think should have been in the chamber, in the women's chamber, is Zelina Vega. I feel like she should have been in it. That's just me.
I'm gonna say no, just because she has done literally nothing lately, which is not her fault. Before you start, but like we haven't seen anything, so I feel like that would just be really random to throw her in there and have her. She'd be the first one.
But she could have earned her spot though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, in a sense, it's almost like at least they didn't do that because that would have been a little disrespectful to them already not using her. So,
yeah,
you know, maybe it's for the best.
Maybe. But
Mia Yim would have ate that spot though.
Oh, justice for Mia Yim. Did you see her post? Like, or not, I don't know if it was a post or like an interview or whatever, but her being like, you know, I feel like I'm still having a hard time like connecting to the audience, and I'm like, why can't y'all connect with her?
It's not that hard. Like, she's cool as hell. It's a y'all thing.
Yeah, it's a you guys. Well, not our people, because our people, they respect her, but like the other people, it's their problem. It's not her problem. Like, I don't know where the disconnect is, but I really hope we get it figured out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see her being released anytime soon, so there's that.
I mean, I hope not, but it's just I just wish people appreciated her more the way that I do.
Same. Facts.
And we have nothing for Chelsea Green for the Elimination Chamber, so
yeah,
unfortunate. We have nothing for Lyra for Elimination Chamber. When is her match, Dakota?
The same Raw as the tag title match, whenever that is.
So
Raw
like
before
2 weeks or something.
I guess, yeah.
Or tomorrow?
Isn't it tomorrow?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let us know.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Going with the flow. Oh, okay.
So we might have new champions going into Elimination Chamber.
I don't know. I don't think Dakota's gonna be Lyra.
I hope not, just for the simple and like love Dakota, but like I hope not, just for the simple fact to be like, okay, why did you even have Lyra win it to begin with?
Yeah. And speaking of Intercontinental Champions, though, how do you feel about the Braun Breaker AJ Styles storyline?
I didn't even know they were doing that.
Oh yeah, Braun tried to attack AJ Styles during his match with Dominic Mysterio last week, and he failed. So. And then they did like a cool spot where Braun like threw his shirt in the ring from outside the ring, and AJ Styles just like caught it out of the air. And I'm like, period, king. Period.
Sick. Okay, that's cool. I'm down. We need more. Yeah. We need a story for the. I want to see Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes go for that title. Come on.
They're on different brands, girl.
Nothing seems to matter at this point, so they might as well go for it.
We need to take the title off Shinsuke. I'm so sorry. I love him. But...
Give it back to LA Knight. If they don't put the title back on LA Knight, I swear to God.
Oh, do you mean Louisiana Knight? I love R-Truth
when he tagged in the Miz.
Like R-Truth can literally do no wrong, and that man can make anything money. You know what I mean? Like the merch with the Judgment Day and like that whole thing, and like now him like doing Louisiana Night, and he's like, I'm not from
Louisiana. Oh, that's so funny. I love him.
It's so good. It's so good. But so out of 10, how excited are you for Elimination Chamber?
3.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say like a 5.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I can't pretend to be excited about stuff, and honestly, like wrestling lately has been so boring to me. and that sucks. Like, the only things I'm really paying attention to are the Tony and Mariah feud, literally
Which is
anything
very good.
tribal chief related, anything Bianca Belair related. I guess, like, stuff in the women's division and NXT. That's literally because it's just, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm depressed but I've noticed a lot of people saying the same thing, so I don't feel necessarily so alone. A lot of people are like, yeah, wrestling's kind of lately.
Well, speaking of Sol Ruka really quickly, in NXT, they might be changing her name. Is that true?
What? No, please tell me that's not true.
I saw it online. I don't know if it's true or not. Just people be saying things, so I don't know.
That's stupid. I hate that.
I hope not, because like her finisher is literally called the Soul Snatcher, and if you change her name, then it's not going to make sense anymore.
It's too late to change her name. It's too late. Like, you missed your chance.
I mean, they did that. They did that with Piper Niven when she came to the main roster. They changed her name to Dewdrop. So
those were dark times.
I know that was a VM decision, but
those were dark times.
That was a dark time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and giving us your predictions in the chat. Make sure to follow Meet Us in the Ring on Instagram and TikTok. The vibes on Instagram are terrible, so probably just follow us on TikTok.
There are 3,000 people following us on the TikTok, which means there could be 3,000 subs. So if you're on the TikTok and you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe to the podcast. And pretty soon, we're less than 2 months away from Mania, and that means we're less than 2 months away from an in-person episode of Meet Us in the Ring. So
I'm very scared to get on a plane right now. I'm not gonna
lie. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers to Maddie. But Maddie, take us out.
I hate you, Logan Paul. Everything's your fault. Go away. Just go away.